What's up guys, welcome back to Eatin' Well. This week's video I wanted to make really short, really simple, really crispy, just really easy watching for you. I wanted to make sure that I uploaded this week. I am trying to be consistent with a once a week schedule and it's not the easiest with a Bobby. Hello! Oh no. As soon as mommy wants to record a video, huh? As soon as mommy wants to record a video. But I got so many responses about my Daniel Fast video, which was amazing. I was so happy to talk about that because it was such a divine intervention for me in my life personally, and it was so exciting to share. And I really hope that it was taken humbly, I guess. I really hope that you didn't feel like, oh, she's supposed to fast and not share about it. And I really just wanted to deliver the miracles that the Lord did in my life, and I hope it came across that way. I wanted to give a updated video on my health and where I'm at. So that video was about, let's see, that was like mid-January. It was like my birthday. It is now middle of March, so it's been a few months. Please forgive the screen in the background. I'm so sorry if you can hear that. This is a very chill video if you can't tell. So I wanted to give a little update because I had so many people reach out saying, not even just about like what the Lord did, but even just about like the Daniel fast and the health benefits and what I experienced personally. And so I wanted to share the updates on my health and what's been going on. And because here's the thing, the Lord can do an amazing thing in your life, and then there's still be some things you have to navigate after that still. My camera's gonna die. Let me change the battery. So even though you might experience some amazing healing in certain seasons of your life, we are still human and we still experience sin. We're in a broken world. We still experience health issues. So I wanted to give a little update just because, number one, I am still feeling good, but there have been some things that have happened, some new realizations, some things that my doctor and I have now found out that I wanted to give an update on because life is life and it's realistic. And so number one, I am still feeling really good overall. The parasites and the low iron. So if you didn't watch my last video, I guess I'll start with that. So if you don't know anything about my health journey, I moved to Phoenix from Michigan back in 2015. As soon as I moved, I started experiencing dizziness, lightheadedness, palpitations, heart palpitations, and I just felt really sick. All my symptoms were a lot more symptoms, and they were worse in college because I was extra stressed, long distance relationship, I was an intern, I worked part-time, so it was a lot more going on in my life back then, a lot more on my plate, I should say. So fast forward 7 years, we are where we are now. I had my son, we have this amazing doctor now, and so I dealt with those symptoms for a really long time. I decided that 2023 was going to be the year I was healed and did a Daniel fast at the beginning of the year and was really prayerful about it, and the Lord has revealed and done some amazing things. So in tandem with the Daniel fast, I ended up, discovering things with my doctor through some awesome testing and realized I had parasites. And so we detoxed the parasites with a supplement. And then I've also been taking beef liver since then. The beef liver has helped up my iron because the parasites were consuming my iron. So I was not anemic, but basically near anemic for 7 years. So that was really rough. So the anemia, or the low iron, was the biggest contributor to the heart palpitations. Low iron can cause heart palpitations. So I started feeling really good after addressing that. I also had yeast overgrowth in my gut. I had candida gut, so I addressed that, but I don't think that was really contributing to the heart palpitations. I had some other symptoms like heartburn and other stuff that the gut health was affecting, but that was just kind of an added bonus thing. The other thing that my doctor really wanted to do was do a hormone panel. So I got my cycle back postpartum at like 7-8 months postpartum, and now he is about 11 months old. So I've had about 3, almost 4 cycles total since having him. And she wanted me to regulate my cycles a little bit before doing this blood test. But what they do is a 21st day hormone blood panel. So the 21st day of your cycle is the best day to get an overview of your hormones. So we did that a month ago. And so I just had that appointment on Friday. Today is Monday, so it's been a few days. So on Friday, the test revealed that I had low progesterone, so that's why ovulation has been a little rough for me. I had a little bit high estrogen and a little bit high DHEA, which is a stress hormone that is obviously tied to the thyroid. The other few little nugget things I'll mention now, I mentioned that when I drink caffeine, it doesn't necessarily affect my palpitations unless I drink coffee like specifically coffee, like 3 days in a row. I'll have a cup of coffee after like a week of not having it and I'm fine. But it's like after a few days of consuming it, then I experience it. So I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. What she revealed to me is that coffee is moldy by nature, and I probably have just a sensitivity to more moldy type foods, which is really, really weird. So it's not necessarily the caffeine that affects me, a little bit, but it's the nature of the way that coffee is made and what it consists of, that it's moldy by nature, which I didn't know. So I just have to be careful about coffee specifically, even decaf coffee. That's why decaf coffee even would affect me too. So I thought that was interesting. So now that I know that, okay, coffee is like a once a week treat, or just every once in a while, just when I go out and have fun with friends or something. So the new protocol with my hormones, I am now going to take a supplement to up my progesterone just for a few cycles. That apparently this supplement that I'm taking will help remind my body how to make more progesterone. And this I feel like I have had for a while, but it has like amplified postpartum, and I think that's why ovulation's been kind of crazy for me, because progesterone is what causes ovulation, and progesterone is what's produced in that last part of your phase before you menstruate. And so I feel like that's why that length of time, those few weeks, have been just really weird hormonally and for my body physically. So it was really awesome to figure out, and that we're on the track, the right track to get that leveled out. For estrogen, we're just going to try to naturally bring that down by making sure I'm not drinking fluids out of plastic and like using less plastic or microwaving with plastic. And then, so on Instagram, I mentioned that I was going to be starting like more CrossFit type workouts because I want to get my agility back. I want to lose some weight. Well, that's the other thing, is she said that because I mentioned like I cannot lose these last 20 pounds postpartum, she said that the progesterone is probably the issue, because once that's figured out, I should just kind of slowly start losing the weight on my own. So prayers for that, please, Lord. But because my stress levels were high and the hormones overall are just kind of not where they should be, she said that I should not be doing really, really intense workouts, because I was going to start really lifting heavy, and then doing like more agility, more like conditioning, CrossFit, like circuit training, HIIT training type workouts. The last few weeks I've been really focusing on that. And she said that cardio and really intense workouts are just too much for where my hormones are at right now. So she said that making sure that I am only like strength training. So I kind of have to revert back to what I was doing before and making sure I'm getting to the why, so that I can use the machines and all the dumbbells and the things that I just don't have at home here in the gym. I can make do here for sure with the dumbbells and barbell, but having all those machines and all the cables that the gym has will be really good for solely strength training. I'm making this because I have had palpitations since I have last made my, Daniel fast, amazing results video, but I still believe that I'm healed. I still believe that we are on the right track. I believe that the Lord has led me to the doctor that I have needed to discover the things that we have about my body. I still have really rough days. I had a rough few days a while back, I would say, probably a week ago. And so it's not that it is totally gone, it is overall better. And I kind of just wanted to give that update, because I think it's good to note, like when we see videos like that, or when we hear someone share this awesome revelation, I feel like when I see someone post those things, I feel like, oh yeah, then they're just like consistently like feeling good and they're all good. But that's not true. I feel like because our bodies we're in the natural state, right? Like we're in this world, we still experience sickness and sin. And so it is, in this world, it's going to be a constant battle of feeling healthy, because it's just the curse, right? So I wanted just to be honest and say, like, I have not had no palpitations. Like, I have had them and I've had rough days, but I still believe that the fast and the seeking that I did with the Lord caused this fire to keep going, to keep pursuing answers, and to keep working with my doctor, and to be diligent with my supplement intake, to be diligent with my diet, and to continue being prayerful and pursuing that full health and that full healing. But maybe I just do have like a predisposition to heart palpitations, and when I have something off in my body, that's just kind of what my body does. That's my body telling me, hey, something's not quite right, like let's try to figure this out. And that's okay. It is okay that we have figured out answers, and it's going to take a while to like receive that full healing that might not even always last, right? Like I think that's just good to know. Like we're human and we're gonna have frailties, and that's just life. But yeah, I just wanted to post a really quick video this week just sharing that update and just let you know that I'm still doing really good, but we are still figuring out answers and navigating things, trying new supplements. And I really do think like getting the parasites checked, getting the gut health checked, getting the hormone test and the hormone panel, figuring out the coffee thing, like all these little things, and learning how to de-stress and figuring out like I am a really stressed person, like I still need to calm down. Finding new ways as a new mom with not a lot of help, how to figure out like, you know, de-stress tactics and all that stuff. Just all of it combined is the process. As someone who loves fitness and who loves feeling good and looking like I am in fitness, it's been very difficult to represent that lifestyle, feeling like I don't look the way that I feel, you know, like I don't look super fit, I don't look super lean, and having my health be the thing that's holding me back all these years has been so frustrating. But I know I'm on the cusp of all of those things combined being figured out, and we are addressing it and we're moving forward, and we've got this. We're almost there. We're doing it. My family, especially my mom and my husband, are the most patient people alive because they see the realness of it. They see the immediate effects of a bad day, and they're just the most gracious people, and I love them so much. So shout out to you guys if you watched this all the way through. We're on the up and up, and we're figuring it out, and I'm still feeling really good most of the time. So A+ for that. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Do I say bye? Say bye. See you in the next video. Oh, bye-bye. There you go. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Good job.